Imagine the only shape with no corners and no straight lines, the circle. Its entire anatomy comes down to three key players: the radius, stretching from the center to the edge; diameter, which is simply two radii laid end to end across the middle; and the mysterious constant pi. Pi is the unchanging ratio, around 3.14, that links a circle's diameter to its boundary. This boundary is the circumference. Think of it as the length of one lap around a circular racetrack. The formula is elegant, just pi times the diameter. Now, let's look at the space inside the track. That's the area. To find it, you use pi times the radius squared. But be warned, the square only applies to the radius, a common mistake that can throw everything off. In mathematics, we often value precision over approximation. So instead of using a messy decimal, we think in pi, leaving the symbol in our answer. An area might be exactly 100 pi. This is far more accurate because it avoids rounding errors. But what if you don't need the whole circle? A curved portion of the boundary is called an arc. A wedge-shaped slice of the area, like a piece of pie, is a sector. Calculating their size is intuitive. It's just a fraction of the whole. If the angle at the center of the pie is 60 degrees, you have 60 out of 360 degrees of the whole thing. Your arc length is that fraction of the total circumference, and your sector area is that same fraction of the total area. This isn't just theory. Arc length is fundamental to how a GPS plots a curved road. Sector area helps engineers design everything from radar sweeps to the blades of a wind turbine. From a bicycle wheel to satellite orbits, the simple, elegant rules of the circle allow us to measure, build, and navigate our world.